2017. It's been a long time. A long time means I've not been happy with myself. If I'm happy with myself, I film more regularly. I'm not happy with myself. I've been eating way too much. It's that post-show and post-contest prep rebound I'm going through. I hate that. I can't stop eating. I always promise myself I won't do this again, and then I do, and I'm putting on weight, and I'm really unhappy about it. I'm losing my lean. I don't want to lose my lean. But then I eat. I crave carbs and fats and nuts and raisins and peanut butter and carbs and sweet things. A lot of sweet things. I still don't eat sugar. I did start eating egg whites because it was recommended to me to try out as a protein source. And I have been eating egg whites since my last show, I think. I can't remember. Which has been fine. But I want to go back to being pure vegan again, because I just enjoy the all or nothing approach. Either you are something or you're not. You do something or you don't. And I don't like the in-between approach. I think I ate up all my egg whites I had made. I have a couple cartons left of egg whites. I mean, it tasted okay. It just, I don't like the idea of supporting the animal industry of food. So I'm going to go back to pure vegan again. It was an experiment because people said I should, and I don't know why I listen to other people. I don't know if it benefited me. It didn't help me with my binging, so that wasn't the point. The point was to get some more pure protein sources in me. But I have plenty of protein sources, so I like being an all or nothing vegan. I am an all or nothing person. I'm an addict. I'm all or nothing. I'm a recovering addict, and I just know that about myself. I'm just an all or nothing person. So the one thing about eating egg whites is it gives you a lot more options, and you're not so limited all the time, but, because food products can have egg whites in them or eggs or blah. But, oh well. I'm going to go back to being vegan again. Well, the other good thing about it was I got to eat protein pancakes with egg whites in them, which is always fun. But it's not as fun as I remember anyway, so there you go. Food is fun to me. Tastes good. That's why I eat too much. I promise myself every night, tomorrow I will not eat so much. I will get back on my food plan, which I haven't really made yet, and then I don't. So I disappoint myself every day, which is really screwed. You'd hope it would go into the gym and strengthen the gym, but it doesn't for me yet. I mean, I'm still pretty weak from coming off contest prep, in the sense of I'm not very strong in the gym right now. I've got moderate weights going on, but nothing great, and my strength has not come back yet. My stamina has not come back, but I've still been going to the gym pretty much. I've taken a couple days off here and there because I've been so tired. I think I have a slight case of adrenal fatigue going on. I ran some races this month or last month. I don't know which month, but I did a 6-mile, a 10K, I think the end of April, and then I did a 5-mile Capital City race, which went super great. And then I last week tried a 10K on the trail, but I was really tired. I only ran 2 miles, and then I walked the rest. It was really beautiful, and I still was super tired. Got a super good workout. But I realized I think I have some adrenal fatigue setting in here. My body's just tired. My system is tired. Tired of dieting, tired of working out. My motivation's kind of low. But I think it's because of what I'm eating and putting on weight. And then everything just gets harder and more tiring. So I want to get back on track. I was supposed to do a show today. Is the Tandy Johnson Classic in Tacoma. I was going to kick butt and win today. But been eating for months now, and I'm just not in show shape at all. And I'm bummed. I was going to kick butt at that show. You know, I really was in the zone for that first show this year. And then after that, it's hard to keep that zone. So it's okay. They say it's fine. My coach says it's fine. Got to go off season. I don't like going off season. I don't want to lose my fitness. I don't want to lose my lean. But the body just can't, my body just doesn't sustain that pace of dieting and training and competing. So I got to learn my body more and more and how to balance things more. Especially in terms of diet. This diet thing's killing myself. I just hate losing all the work I put into getting lean and hard and muscly. So I'm bummed. I saw myself in the mirror last night and I'm all puffy, fat, relatively speaking, for what I want to be. So this morning, you know, last night I vowed I would be good today, and then this morning I ate stuff after breakfast. Granola stuff. But I threw away all my food from last week that I didn't eat because I ate other stuff instead. Usually I keep food around and then it goes bad, and eating that is not fun. So I threw away everything just this morning and made up some meals. Haven't used a meal plan or a macro plan or anything because I'm sick of it. But we'll see if this week goes better. Give myself bigger portions, seeing if that'll help because those little tiny portions just do not work right now. So I kind of doubled the portions a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I lose my motivation to work out as I get bigger because it doesn't feel the same. My body doesn't feel the same. My energy isn't the same. Blah. So I'm not happy with myself, which doesn't feel good either. I feel like a failure, which I'm not, but that's how I feel, which I'm not. I feel like I should be doing something else, which maybe I shouldn't in terms of eating. Maybe this is right where I need to be, which is fine, but I want to get lean again, compete more, and at this rate, it's tough to compete because now I got to get back down. So anyway, I'm bummed about all that. On the other hand, there's been a lot going on. Let's see. My office at work was bought by a new landlord who turned out to be a nightmare and evil incarnate. They raised the rent hugely. I was going to stay, and then I realized I couldn't afford that. So during my last show, that was going on. So after that, I decided I couldn't afford it. So I found an alternative. I'm really, really happy about it. I think I told you about it. So I moved my office. And I finished moving over Memorial Day weekend. So I just moved into my new office. I'm kind of getting settled. I'm really, really happy with where I'm at. Really super nice people there. And it's going to be so much more affordable. I just got to get used to the space. And I'm still unpacking and sorting and But I'm super happy and relieved and de-stressed, but I wasn't super stressed about that. I wasn't super stressed about a few things that I can't remember now. And so I gave myself permission to eat. You know what's funny is, FYI, some of you may not want to know, but I got my period this last week, and I haven't had it in months and months. So I guess that's a good thing. You know, my system needed to reconfigure itself, get back on track. You lose your period under a certain body fat percentage or under stress. So, so now that that is back, I think I can re-regulate. I think that's the plan. My body needed to re-regulate, and it did. So there you go. That was proof. My body needed to re-regulate. Do normal things. Okay, fine. But I want to get lean again. And I want to stop the uphill battle. Okay, back to life too. So I moved my office. That's all done. I'm so happy. That was a big deal. And then I kind of am just settling in. And at the same time, I started to declutter my house before I started to move my office. So I've been moving my office and decluttering my house all at the same time, which has been fun. I mean, when I didn't feel like moving my office, I did stuff at home and vice versa. So I've been going through my house and trying to get rid of stuff. I'm a saver, and I've been saving for 53 years, so that's how old I am. So it's way too much stuff. And since I moved here, I haven't done much decluttering. So that's been, I don't know how many years, 15 years in my house or something like that. I have a cute little house, and I just stuffed stuff in it because I could, because I'm a saver. So I've been going through stuff and getting rid of stuff, which feels so good. I've been watching videos on minimizing, being a minimalist. I am not a minimalist. I don't know if I'll get to be a minimalist, but I'm not there. I'm just trying to let go and get down, because I want to be able to move or take opportunities. And I have too much stuff to do that. Like, I cannot bring this much stuff if I want to go somewhere. And I don't need it. So I've been getting rid of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of stuff, which is great. But there's still hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of stuff left. So I guess this is the first layer of letting go and purging and minimizing. So that's good. I just feel that it's insufficient. Because I still have so much stuff, but I'm working through it bit by bit. It's good. It needs to be. And boy, I looked in a cupboard yesterday upstairs and found boxes of empty stuff, like an empty box filled with newspaper for stuff that I had, for paintings that I had painted that were hanging on the wall. But I kept the boxes and the newspaper that wrapped it and packed it. Like, oh, that's what's in that box? Like, I had no idea. That was like 15 years ago or something that I put that box in that cupboard. I didn't even know what's there. I found stuff I did not know was there anymore. So that's good. You know, it is really interesting to go back and take everything out and see what's there. I mean, you totally forget. I totally forget what I have. This morning, and watching people's videos is really helpful because people go through their stuff and you learn how to do it. Like, someone had a nail polish decluttering, minimizing video, and that was really interesting. So last night I started going through my nail polishes, which I thought I wanted, years ago. I collected a bunch of them, and they've just been sitting there gathering dust, literally, on my wall. And so I started doing what they did. They shook them up, they tested them, and I'm giving away a lot of them, more than half of them, to my friend has a daughter in ballet dance school, and they took some makeup that I gave up a year or two ago, which was hard for me to do, but the little girls get to use it for their ballet recitals. So now I'm giving her the nail polish. So that's easy to give up, but at the same time it's hard. It's like I have more nail polish there sitting now on my wall, and I know I won't use it, but just in case I want it. Just in case. That's the word. Just in case I keep all this stuff. The Minimalists are a great pair of two guys on YouTube, and they talk about just in case a lot. That if you let go and you need something, go out and get it. So if I really needed or wanted nail polish, I could go get it. So why hang on to something I'm probably not going to use? But I'm still hanging on to some nail polish that I don't use, but just in case. So first layer is what I'm doing, I guess. And then I'll do this again and keep working on it till I get down to stuff that's movable. I want to be able to move, like to a nice warm climate, or doing something really cool. I love where I am. I love my house. I love my town. I love my life here. But just in case some great, warm, sunny, wonderful opportunity comes, I want to be able to pack up and go and not have all this stuff that I can't pack up and go. So this came about because there's a ultra running coach, Jason Koop, and he posted a job opening quite a few months ago. But it was in like Boulder, Colorado, which is great if you want to run and do sports in Boulder, Colorado. But I want to be in a warm climate by the water. Not Boulder, Colorado. But I almost applied, but I didn't want to move to Boulder, Colorado. But I was thinking of, what if I, moved? So that's what got me thinking about being able to move if a good opportunity came around, whatever that is. So the idea was to let go of enough stuff that I could pack up and move if the opportunity come. But now, I'm like, well, I don't know. Because I'm keeping stuff, too. Like stuff that's cute. Or paintings or stuff on the wall. Like stuff that I wouldn't take if I moved. Like, what was I thinking yesterday that, well, if I moved, I definitely wouldn't take this, but I'm keeping it for now. I don't remember what it was, but I have a lot of that stuff. I have all this books and paperwork, but okay. But I've gotten rid of lots of stuff, and some is easy and some is harder than others. And what's funny is what I expect to be hard turns out to be easy. When I expect to be easy is hard. Getting rid of the clothes was a lot easier than I thought. Getting rid of paperwork that I've kept for decades was a lot easier than I thought. I was really worried about going into my paperwork because I write, I journal, and I was like, oh, I can't get rid of this stuff. I've kept it all. And fortunately, I have purged a couple times over the years, but I've kept hundreds and hundreds of pieces of paper and thousands of pieces of paper. And this time it was really easy, which really surprised me. It was like, okay, this is going. And I took loads to the recycling. I took yesterday. I was going through paperwork, and I looked up how long do you have to hold on to stuff for taxes? And I looked it up online. It was only 3 years. So I was like, oh, I can get rid of stuff. So I started shredding stuff by hand, which takes a long time. And then the shredder overheats, and then you have to wait. And I'm like, oh. A couple hours into it, I thought, I could take this to be shredded at our local shredder up at the dump, LeMay Shredding. I've done that before with work documents. So I'm like, let's see if I have work documents to shred. So I look up how long do I have to hold on to my client files? I looked that up online. It says 5 years. And I've been holding on for like 10 years. I think I'm 9 years. So I started unpacking the old documents. I keep them in Rubbermaids by year and in storage, and started loading them out to load into my car. So I loaded in my car, filled up my Subaru Forester with Rubbermaid tubs of old client files. So I had tons to take to the shredder, which was really great. And then I took my couple things of shredding for my taxes. I must have gotten rid of that stuff along the line. I don't remember getting rid of it, but I had since 2010 in my storage for my personal taxes, I think. So I must have got rid of the rest. So I put that in, and I put the other, and then when the dump was open, I took it up there to be shredded, and I went up there to the shredding place, LeMay Shredding, and put it in the bin to be shredded up there because it's confidential information and personal with my taxes stuff, but mostly it was the client stuff. But anyway, and $100 later it was done. I mean, it took just a few minutes to put it in the bin with the woman that worked there, and then $100, which was a lot more than I thought. It ended up filling one whole bin of theirs and probably a half of another. $100, I was really surprised, but it's worth it. And the whole thing took like a half hour to go and do it and come back. You know, it's like rather than hours at the shredder. So getting overheated. So that was way worth it. And it was for my business too. So mostly. So it's a business necessity, actually. Got to get rid of old files. So, you know, so people's personal information isn't just hanging out somewhere for years and years and years. So that was really, really epic. So, this could go on a long time. So I've been feeling really crappy about myself, about the food and putting on weight. And at the same time, I've been accomplishing a lot with the letting go. But at the same time, I'm not feeling good about not letting go enough. But at the same time, realizing all of this is just steps along a journey. Nothing's finished ever. So I wanted to make this video, let y'all know what's been going on. I'm not that happy with myself, but I've been doing a lot. A lot. I'm proud of myself for still going to the gym even though I feel fat and unmotivated a lot. So that's really good. I do want to keep going to the gym. My father, who's 80-something, is having more health problems. And it's a good reminder that I'm always going to need to go to the gym and go work out, be active, be healthy, be strong. Even when I don't want to, it's good for the body. It's good for the body to lift weights. It's good for the body to do physical activity. If you don't, you just die. I mean, you just kill yourself and you get unhealthy. So even when I don't feel like doing it, I do it. I just cut it shorter maybe, which is fine right now. What else? So every day I wake up and I think about, what can I get rid of today? So I guess I'm going to get rid of a lot of the nail polishes today. I should get rid of them all, but I'm not there yet. And then what next? I love that I'm making room in my house. I'm really excited about making more room. I want empty space rather than full space. Before, full space gave me a feeling of security. I have everything I need. If there's a storm and I can't get out, I have everything I need. If I need something and want something, I have everything I need. And I love that feeling. It felt so secure and safe. Take care of myself, self-sufficient. But then it just feels too much. Overwhelming. Suffocating. Trapped. Stuck. Like an avalanche all the time. You open a cupboard, things fall out. I hate that now. I hate that. So, working on that. Really happy about getting rid of stuff. So, we'll see how that goes. So, there you go. There's an update. Hope you all are doing really well. Okay, and it's summer. It's summer. Yay. Bye.